Hey, welcome back to the Here's the Deal channel. I'm Brian, your host, and this is Frank Sloop, arguably one of the most famous law enforcement agents in America today, probably second or third to Grady Judd and some other people out there who are high profile. But one of the reasons he's famous is because of the way he interacts during his recorded traffic stops. And a lot of people think, oh, this guy is super fair. But I want you to wait because I've got some things to reveal about Frank Sloop that most Americans do not know and they should know. But in this episode entitled 19-year-olds think they're too privileged to be arrested, which is super rich coming from a guy who belongs to one of the most privileged classes in America, and that's the law enforcement class. They can literally get away with murder like Philip Brailsford did and like the cop did who finished off Philando Castile. But Philip Brailsford murdered Daniel Shaver in broad daylight on body cam, and he was acquitted. Why? Because he has qualified immunity, the same immunity that Frank has, but he's putting out videos talking about how 19-year-olds think they're so privileged. We're going to get into this, but the first thing I want to say before I roll the video is he views American rights with such disdain that he has created a body cam bingo card. This is all a game to Deputy Frank Sloop, former Sergeant Frank Sloop, and I'll tell you why he got demoted in a couple minutes.
I can call my mom right now. You want to call my mom?
You're who?
My mom.
Can't stand entitled college kids. I think they know the law.
Can you take a picture of me, please? That looks dope. Yes. That looks dope. Can you trust your mom?
You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to position myself right next to Frank as he's reacting to this body cam footage.
This video we found on Inside the Blue TV. It's a new channel for us, but we like what we see so far. And with this new channel, we're going to play a new game. And that new game is called Body Cam Bingo. So we've got some of our favorite sayings that we've seen in recent body cam videos, and we're going to see how many of them show up on here. So we have call your supervisor, one of my personal favorites, name and badge number, which means absolutely nothing to anyone. I know my rights. We have I know a cop, which could be like I have a cop in the family, or like my friend's a cop, like my neighbor's a cop. I have a lawyer, which so many dirtbags do. Someone saying I'm not resisting, literally while they're physically resisting.
Resisting tyranny. Let's just be clear about that. Resisting oppression, resisting criminality, Frank.
Someone making some ignorant comment about cops shooting people. And one of my all-time favorites, I pay your salary. So we got the fires of Frank in the middle because that's a gimme. And we're going to see how this goes.
Are you 21?
I'll have it on me.
I'm asking you if you're 21. Take it out for me. Who's under 21?
I'm not.
I know somebody is.
Everyone.
No.
So here's the deal. You lie to me, you're going to jail. Simple as that. Yes.
Look at Frank. Look at Frank. If you lie to me, we're going to throw you young people into a cage. Look at Frank's response to this.
So here's the deal. You lie to me, you're going to jail. Simple as that. Yes.
That's Frank's response. If you lie to a law enforcement agent, you're going to jail. Because if you lie to a government agent, it's a felony. But if they lie to you, and they often do, it's just policy. So felony versus policy. By the way, it might be against the law, but lying to a cop is not a crime. You haven't victimized anybody by lying to a cop. Cops are trained to lie to you, and they're trained to arrest you if you lie to them.
You're not the
And Frank's happy about this.
first people
Yeah.
under 21 to drink alcohol.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal. So I'm going to ask again, who's under 21? Okay.
Just don't talk to cops. Don't talk to them. You are not obligated to answer any of their questions in their criminal investigation against you. You're not required or obligated to help them in their investigation against you.
547.
Okay.
547.
Open alcohol, Pier 60.
citations open alcohol containers. Okay. So what's the deal?
It's a $118 fine.
$118 fine.
Yep, it could be $118 per closed can of alcohol. So I reckon you probably have a lot of closed alcohol. So imagine 118 times all that.
If you're going to consume alcohol in public and you know it's wrong, simply using a koozie with a can on top, that doesn't work. This happens to be an energy drink, just so you know. This happens to not be alcohol. But if it were alcohol, you could look at the top of it and say, hey, that's alcohol. But if they would have poured their drinks into a Fridays with Frank mug, you never know what's in there. It could be water, like what this is, actually sparkling water. But there's a difference here. Like these kids are they're not putting in any effort. And this is the repercussion. Like they could have done this better and ignored all of this, but they chose this instead of this. This mug would have worked if they would have.
It would have worked. What do you mean it would have worked? It would have worked successfully in deceiving the cop into believing that you had something that wasn't alcohol. Frank is actually telling these kids how to successfully lie to cops, which tells me that Frank thinks that underage alcohol consumption is not a big deal. Now, getting caught, that's the big deal. This is the hypocrisy of law enforcement. And I'm not saying that these kids are committing a crime. These kids are adults. They can do whatever they want. In my opinion, good people can break bad laws. You're not committing a crime. You're not creating a victim by drinking alcohol on the beach, no matter what the law says.
Had a bunch of these, no problems.
Or I could take you to jail. That's the thing. So here's the thing. If you're going to be honest with me and tell me that who you are, your real age and all that, I won't take you to jail. It's non-criminal. It's a civil citation. It's a civil ticket. It's like a parking ticket, okay?
It's still economic terrorism, and this cop could exercise human discretion and just let these kids go, but he's not going to do it because he's too busy power tripping.
But if you lie to me about your information, now it's providing false claim to law enforcement, now it's obstructing justice, you know what I'm saying?
Look, Frank says yes. Well, you know what the irony here is about Frank nodding in approval about this? Frank is on the Brady list. Frank is a deputy for the Pinal County Sheriff's Office. And in case you don't know what a Brady list is, it's a way to track law enforcement officers with clear credibility issues like dishonesty, misconduct, or findings that could impeach their testimony in court. This stems from Arizona's public record laws and stems from incidents during Frank's prior service with the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office, where he worked for about 15 years before joining PCSO around 2017 or 2018. His listing on the Brady list affects his reliability as a witness in criminal cases and potentially allows defense attorneys to challenge his evidence or his testimony. The primary incident leading to his Brady List placement occurred on October of 2017 and involved falsifying or altering a document, specifically changing the sign-off date on a report or time card. Now, Sloop admitted to this in a video response, describing it as, quote, changing the date on a form. This act of dishonesty, where he was actually caught, led to an internal affairs investigation, which led to his demotion from sergeant to deputy and his separation with that department. And it was described variably as resigning or firing or a mutual parting. And the Brady List offense number associated with him are 1632168525 and 1704088618. And before we continue with this video right here, some sources allege additional issues, and of course there will be, because where there's smoke, there's fire. Frank Sloop isn't just going to lie and be dishonest once. This is a pattern of these people's lives. This includes multiple instances of evidence tampering and reports with falsified information, as well as prior separations from 2 Arizona agencies, possibly including MCSO and another organization. And what was the reason for those separations? Integrity issues. Frank also faces ongoing lawsuits like Emerson versus Maricopa County and Gordon versus Sloop related to excessive force and unlawful detention, in addition to being on the Brady list. So Frank is rejoicing that these teenagers are going to get in trouble for lying to a police officer when the deputy who's delighted by the thought of this incarceration is a liar himself.
No, my buddy in my fraternity is a police officer in Tennessee.
Cool.
Yeah, but
Are you like the lawyer of the group, right? Or
no. I'm just questioning because my best friend is exactly where you are.
Badge talks a lot.
That's what
Is that I know a cop?
he.
It does.
I mean, we're just trying to.
What'd you say?
Nothing, sir.
What'd you say about the badge? Makes you what?
That talks a lot.
Talks a lot?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You understand you're committing a crime.
Yes, sir. I mean, you can say I am. I'm not.
So what can we?
By the way, breaking a law does not equal committing a crime. I'll just give you one example. There are many. If you freed the slaves back in the 1800s, you were breaking a law, but you were doing a very righteous thing, and you were absolutely not committing a crime. You can break a law, many laws, as a matter of fact, and not commit a crime. When injustice becomes law, according to the founding fathers, resistance becomes duty.
Do to get you out of here?
Excuse me?
Respectfully, like
What can you do to get me out of here?
Yeah, but
I can take him to jail, I can take her to jail, and then we'll leave.
Yeah, take a theft report for that guy's chest.
You didn't have alcohol. I dressed him, and I'm dressing her. So go away. You can't also vape on the beach. I'll take the night. Thank you.
that's
Go
just
away.
not. I can call my mom up right now. You want to call my mom? Call my mom. I get my mom on the phone right now.
Who?
My mom.
Who's your mom?
My mom. You want to call? You can like call my mom.
I'm gonna call my mom.
This little flag.
Just like that. Stop an ID is a thing if a crime is being committed. Here, apparently on the beach in Pinellas County, you can't openly consume alcohol. So law enforcement rolls up, there's alcohol containers that are open, people are consuming alcohol, so
If you can't consume alcohol on the beaches of America, this isn't the land of the free, home of the brave, Frank. I don't care what laws are against it. That doesn't make it right.
crime has been committed. So now it's not just like, I don't know.
He says a crime is committed because the law is broken. We got to get out of that mindset.
There is a crime, citations are going to be issued, and in order for citations to be issued for a criminal offense, you have to ID yourself. So that's what's going on here. Just so that the internet's aware that.
He's got the tyrant twitch going on. Did you see that? That's what's going on here. That's what's going on here.
Cops aren't just going and demanding people's ID. There's a reason. There's probable cause that a crime is being committed. On this one, because they're on the beach, some of these kids are saying, "Hey, I don't have any ID," but just trust me, I'm 21.
He did it again. So this can't be chalked up to adjusting the vest on your shoulder. I mean, that's what these cops do when they're unsure of themselves, when they know they're lying, or when they're backing something immoral and just following orders because that's what the code says. That's what the restrictions are. That's what the policy is. This is tyranny.
Well, we trust but verify. It's very Reagan-esque for those of you that are old enough to remember that. So that's what's going on here is that the law enforcement is verifying the names and dates of birth to confirm identification of the people that are being contacted, and then some of them have lied.
I sure did. I love it.
So we have the lawyer so far, and we have I know a cop so far. Okay, we're two.
You're making it like we're bothering you. You're acting like what you just.
Oh, pouring one out for my homies.
You're saying, what can I do to get me out? What can we do to get me out of here? Yeah, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. Like, we're just trying to...
This cop is clearly offended by the teenager saying, what can we do to get you out of here? This is contempt of cop. This is why you should just keep your mouth shut. But it's a catch-22. If you say things, they're going to be offended. If you don't say anything, they're going to be offended. And they're going to say, you're obstructing justice. You're going down with us.
Listen to your girl. Shut off. This is Florida. Where are you guys from? South Carolina. Yeah, this ain't South Carolina. It's from Baltimore.
I love it.
No, like I said, sir, the bad speaks a lot.
Yeah. This is what it says. Sit down. Can't stand entitled college kids. I think they know the law. They're telling me, get out of here. What can we do to get you out of here?
You can't stand entitled college kids who think they know the law? How about we can't stand tyrants who claim to be protectors and servants and are just oppressors and villains?
Please. That looks dope. Go, sister. That looks dope. Can you trust your mom? Yeah,
She'd be proud.
She'd be very proud. Sure. You can take it.
Okay. Have your ID.
Yes, sir.
Have her come over here.
Tim?
ID?
Yes.
Okay. What is your first name?
Vivian?
There we go. I like it.
Can I see what you're drinking?
I do have my ID only. I know it's not okay here, though.
Okay.
Yeah, we got there. Pouring one out for the homies.
Well, he's going to jail, so does he have a phone? Does he have a wallet? I made it very clear when I walked up what the consequences were.
Yeah.
We want to play game.
Cops love this power. They know they can take your freedom and lock you in a cage, and there's nothing you can do about it. Only a psychopath could love this job. Right, Frank?
So listen. It's actually funny because scientifically, females mature more than males.
True.
And it's actually true in this scenario. I got two girls, stopped for the same thing, and they're being respectful and nice, not giving me issues. I got guys argue with me.
Respectful and nice. They're submitting to my authority. And when you submit to my authority, you curry my favor. But if you start talking back, well, I don't like you very much, and I'm going to do bad things to you.
What can we do to get you out of here? I'm not playing that game, okay?
I 100% agree with this. I think he's probably a police officer. I agree with this police officer that women are more mature at a younger age than men. I think that's just the way that the development of the species works. However, occasionally women also become more emotional than men. So you may have maturity, yes, but then you have emotion that makes things all crazy. And I think that also happens. We see a lot of women that, although they may be more mature than men, make hellaciously terrible decisions and create kerfluffles and tomfoolery that we see and enjoy on body cam video.
So all of a sudden, Frank, Brady List, liar, report falsifier, Sloop, is a psychologist, and he's going to tell us about the inner workings of humanity. Can you tell us about some psychopaths out there, Frank?
So just because you're more mature doesn't mean that you're not causing craziness to occur. And that happens with the injection of emotion into the scenario, which it happens. I like it.
You asked for it. You definitely did. You have handcuffs on? Yeah. For real? Are they comfortable?
Are they comfortable? Well, they're not like the ones you have at home.
Too much. You should have shut your mouth.
Yes. Yes. Always good advice. Sometimes you have the right and just not the ability.
That's true. That's true. But again, it's catch-22, and you got a tyrant who's drunk in his own authority. Doesn't matter if you stay silent sometimes. Doesn't matter if you talk at other times. They're going to get you because they want to get you. The only reason you want to be silent is when you want to give your defense attorney a fair shot.
Here, Bill, can you do that?
Oh, we're getting pictures like it's a joke.
Well, our freedom's a joke, Frank. I mean, you have a freaking body cam bingo card going.
Can I go with him? That's okay.
So she's going to go there, call somebody. What do we have to do?
Probably pay a fine, get him out.
Yeah.
That's
We've seen the cop.
So he should be out by today.
Not today. She's going to have to go somewhere and find him.
Just to let you know, so right now he's detained. We're going to identify him first because he doesn't have ID.
Right.
And then if I go a separate way, he might get a court date, he might go to jail, he might not.
Actually arrested.
Right now he's detained on that, right? All right.
We
Just to let you know, his mouth got him into handcuffs.
Thank you so much.
That's what I told him.
Yeah.
We told him that.
You know, do you really think that we want to waste our time about alcohol here?
Like I said,
In the sun, in my freaking Batman suit,
It's probably a little warmer in that.
Yeah, that's what I want.
So, remember that conversation I had about being honest? Nothing's coming up for this name and date of birth. So, what does that mean? Are you lying about something?
I know what that means.
So, why did you lie after I gave you multiple?
This is stressful.
I gave you an Oscar. Put your head back.
There we go.
And date of birth.
That needs to happen.
Correct me if you think I'm wrong, but But only a psychopath could believe that a man putting his hands on a young underage woman has to happen when she hasn't created a victim.
That needs to happen.
There we go.
And date of birth.
That needs to happen. When I worked for a previous agency, we did a ton of underage alcohol enforcement. We did it just on the water. We did it on land. It was a huge part of that portion of my career at the time.
So kidnapping young people was a huge part of your job. Got it.
So I 100% understand what these officers are doing. We dealt with false information all the time. We handled it in exactly the same way. I love giving hey, just so you know, if you lie to me.
Frank deals with false information all the time. As a matter of fact, he falsifies information all the time. That's why he's on the Brady list.
You're going to go to jail. And then when someone lies to you, you can't not be surprised when you're going to jail. And you're like, oh, I can't believe how this happened. Well, I told you exactly what was going to happen. I told you the repercussions if you provided false information knowingly, and then you did. So now we're going exactly what I said was going to happen. That's exactly what's happening here. These officers obviously deal with this all the time. He's got his, what he says preemptively. Hey, if you lie to me, you're going to go to jail. If you don't lie to me, you're not. And then the people that didn't lie, they didn't go to jail. And the people that lied, they're probably going to go to jail.
Doesn't matter. You make me do extra work.
You see these videos online. Don't talk to me. What do you say?
How old are you?
19.
There you go. I literally said to you, oh, she's going to jail. She's getting criminally charged.
Yes.
What did I say? What did I say? I said, are you the first person under 21 to drink alcohol? I think I've been nothing but fair, and I gave multiple opportunities.
Agree?
Okay?
I understand.
I literally asked you 3 times, are you over 21? Are you over 21? Every time, yes, yes, yes. What's your name and date of birth? You gave me the same name and date of birth twice. Okay? I literally gave you every opportunity
Absolutely.
to be honest with me, and you continue to lie. So now you're getting charged with a crime.
Love it. That's called a repercussion.
Okay, so you
Try telling the truth.
And the answer is not
That's called an abuse of authority, Frank. Try telling the truth, says Brady List Frank. You can't even make this stuff up, man. This is hilarious.
to the police. After I literally said to you, if you be honest with me, nothing bad is going to happen. Did I not say that? Did I say you're not the first person under 21 to drink alcohol? Did I not say that also?
You did.
Okay.
I understand.
Was that not, listen.
I know. It's just,
It
I've never
just- at
been,
this-
like,
at this
this
point-
isn't me. This isn't who I am.
So why lie?
I
Were
don't
you
want
taught to lie to the
break the
police?
rules.
You're breaking the rules already.
I
And that's
understand.
okay.
This is so rich. A cop lecturing someone against lying is like Ted Bundy giving dating advice, or Jeffrey Dahmer instructing the community on proper meat storage in a freezer.
Like I said before, you're not the first 19-year-old to drink alcohol. I drank alcohol at 19 too.
Yeah.
But I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt.
I know.
And you got to be honest.
I know.
I'm sitting here running that information through a database, and nothing's coming up.
That's why nobody wants to give their name. They don't want to be included in a police database.
I know. And that's my bad. That's me.
Well,
Yep.
No. It's not your bad to want to stay anonymous. It's not your bad to want to be secure in your person's houses, papers, and effects. It's the bad on the part of the abuser who wants to abuse his authority and violate your right to be secure in your person.
then I'm a female 1050.
Got it. Same code we use. I like it.
Okay.
Could have been so much easier.
This isn't what I do. That's the thing. I just don't do this ever.
We're turning simple.
It's what you did today.
I know.
That's criminal now.
I know. And I'm.
Okay, she provided a fake date of birth to me twice.
Yep.
We're done.
I don't do this though. That's why it's so frustrating.
I don't do this either. I just gotta be honest. Honesty.
I'm sorry.
It's traumatizing. I know.
I know. These poor kids, like, it just kills me.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna need you to sit back on this seat right here. I need you to look that way.
Buckle up for safety.
Thank you. I got big ones. I want to get big again. Okay.
I'm not. Good policy.
You're gonna catch an elbow. Understand?
No, yeah, I deserve it. I can't help what you do. I think I've been nothing but fair and giving you multiple opportunities to be honest.
I agree.
I've been nothing but fair. It's like the carjacker saying, hey, I was nothing but fair. I told you if you don't stay in the car, I'm going to take all 4 hubcaps. I was only going to take 2, but you stepped out of the car. Now I'm taking all 4. That's like the thief coming into your house going, you need to stay in bed and let me do whatever I'm going to do, and I won't touch the safe. You get out of bed, I'm gonna demand the code, and I'm getting in your safe. I think I've been nothing but fair with you. This is insanity.
I can't help what you do after that.
I agree. Can this have to say on?
Yeah, you're under arrest.
You can help what you do right now. You can exercise discretion and let them go free. Otherwise, what we're witnessing right here is an armed kidnapping. And Frank's drinking his coffee. He loves this.
Do you have anything here? I don't want to send you to jail in a bikini. So
I don't want to send you to jail in a bikini. Just then don't send them to jail. You have the power, officer. They act like, no, it's a hard and fast rule. Once you pass this point, hey, you did it yourself. You brought this on yourself instead of going, you know what? I'm a human being. I've got a daughter. I've got a sister. I've got a mother. I wouldn't want this to happen to them. Besides, you didn't commit a crime. Jeez. Oh man, snap out of it. What am I doing? I'm being that order follower that we condemned from the 1930s, 1940s Germany, who were just following orders. They were just doing their jobs. They didn't write the laws. They just enforce them brainlessly.
What? Get a bag for her. I don't want to send her to jail in a bikini like this.
Am I able to go?
Go where?
No. I know at least an address where I can at least follow.
I can't believe I didn't hear her call your supervisor. I'm really surprised. Thought I was going to check that box today.
What? Pinellas County Jail. You can Google it. What I care about.
Another great video from Florida.
Can I get property for her? Shirt, shorts, maybe some sandals. She's safe. She's with the police. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Let me ask you.
Look at Frank's face. He loves this. He loves the tyranny. He loves the oppression. He loves the authoritarianism. He loves that you can't do anything about it. Might makes right for Frank.
Questions.
I know.
How many times did I say you're not the first one under 21? I already know who's lying. You know, here's the thing. I can't help getting lied to.
It's just like it's so unfair. Like there's
Not unfair.
Life's not fair. I'm tall. People are short. People have hair. I don't. Life's not fair. It's okay.
Is this her stuff?
Yeah, life's not fair, but it would be more fair if we didn't have people like Frank with the monopoly on force, power, and perversion.
I'm not figuring it out, sir.
We can't sit here all day. We have work to do. Okay, all right, you can't be hugging on her. Let's go.
By the way, don't cry in front of cops. Try to hold it together. They love this. They feed off that negative energy. They love it when you're in fear. They love it when you're submissive and subservient to them.
This is her stuff? This is criminal. I literally said what was going to happen. If you give me fake information, I'd be providing.
It's called foreshadowing. It's a thing.
You can see if you hold down the screen, you can see other ones.
Is this her stuff? Listen,
Sir,
5 seconds.
I'm trying, sir. I really am.
We'll put that on. When we get out of, let's get out of the limelight. We're in the midst of everybody.
Thank you.
Okay.
This is just a, sir.
Give me this. This is her stuff. Let go. Let go. Give me this.
I'm gonna figure out.
Step away. Go away. Go away. I don't know what is up with you guys' generation. Keep your mouth closed.
I say it all the time.
That's it.
I have been caught on camera talking about Gen Z in a level of truthfulness that hurts those feelings. I'm not wrong. This officer's not wrong. He is absolutely correct that that generation just seems to think that they know a lot from their lifelong experience via YouTube University or watching the internet or whatever reality TV shows they watch, and that they could take that information and interject it into the real world where real police officers live. And I love the fact that this police officer is calling them out and that they created all of their own hardships that they're now complaining about. So just be better. Be better at adulting.
I'm not disagreeing.
Do you realize the Nazi SS would say the exact same thing, Frank? Hey, the real world is you comply. If you don't comply, you will probably die. I will probably pull the trigger on you or get my taser out or sick my dog on you. You need to comply. If we say you broke our laws, you just need to be submissive. That's how the real world works. Welcome to adulting. No, welcome to tyranny.
Seriously, right? Okay. There's no need for the attitude, the smart comments. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Be honest, shut your mouth, and listen to us. That's it. 9 times out of 10, if you do those things, this would not be happening.
Yep.
I gave her 15 chances, to be honest.
Totally earning the hate.
Good? Back up. Goodbye.
That's it. I like it.
They didn't just get caught under.
That's it. I like it. I love this tyranny. I love it when my fellow Thin Blue Line gang members act like the Nazi Gestapo.
Rage drinking. They made it worse by lying to officers. In the end, they were charged with providing a false name to law enforcement and possession of an alcoholic beverage.
Good.
Do you think their parents would be proud of how they handled themselves with police?
Absolutely
Or is
not.
this a lesson they clearly needed to learn the hard way?
Absolutely. First video, body cam bingo. We have two that I'm pretty sure that I got. I know a cop. Someone in there said something about knowing a cop, and I have a lawyer. I'm going to call a lawyer or something like that. So this is what we have right now.
And there's Frank, just completely mocking American freedoms. He's supposed to be a protector and servant, and yet he can't help but show us his fangs and his claws and be a Gestapo tyrant. And he applauds this kind of action against people who haven't committed a crime. That's Frank Brady List. I'm a frickin' liar, Sloop. Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the global thought police in the comments section below. If you like these videos, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon. If you want to support this channel, you can do it for free. Just like this video and share this video. If you want to support further, the links are in the description. Remember, cops lie, cameras don't. Always record cops like Frank. I'll see you in the next video.